Hi-ho, Robin Hood, he is a hero brave and bold. Hi-ho, Robin Hood, hear his tale, it will now unfold. Hi-ho, Robin Hood, dauntless, adventuresome and strong. Hi-ho, Robin Hood, with his bow righted every wrong. Come gather round, we'll spin you a yarn, a tale that is frequently told, of Robin Hood and his merry men, and of King Richard's England of old, and of King Richard's England of old. You'll meet the members of my loyal band, their staunch and rollicking crew. You'll meet Will Scarlet, jolly Friar Tuck, and of course there's Little John too. You'll meet the sheriff, he's from Nottingham, a corrupt and villainous wag. The sheriff's daughter hasn't got a brain, and his wife's a chattering nag. Maidens also add to the plot, and both are quite lovely to view. But Lady Merle is ruthless and cruel, and Maid Marian faithful and true. And Maid Marian faithful and true. Hi-ho, Robin Hood, virtue and honor he will save. Hi-ho, Robin Hood, he'll defeat every treacherous knave. Hi-ho, Robin Hood, he is an outlaw stout of heart. Hi-ho, Robin Hood, his adventure's about to start.
If you're looking for Robin Hood, you've come to the right place. Sherwood Forest in the county of Nottingham. If you're poor, if you're hungry, if you're a victim of the wicked sheriff and his cruel ways, this is the place for you. No questions asked.
There you are, Beth, with your idle ways. Where are those apples for my baking?
Here they be, small though, too early in the season.
Not enough for more than one pie.
If I know you, Mother Meg, that pie will be for Robin.
More than likely, he'll take one small bite and give the rest to this hungry wretch that stumbles into Sherwood Forest.
A bite of pie is better than eating fruits.
Tastes better, too.
You've nothing to fear. You've a friend in Robin Hood.
Everything I had, gone. What will I do? Where will I go? What will become of me?
It's Little John. Who's that with him?
Where's Robin?
Hunting, of course. If we're going to eat, someone has to hunt. And who's better than Robin?
I am so weary. Let the woman rest, Little John.
Finest share in Sherwood Forest.
If you prefer a heart to song. I've good news for Robin.
I wish I had some. What's your news, Will?
There's a rich caravan headed this way. It makes for Nottingham Castle.
Rich, you say? That is good news.
Is that the caravan?
Of course not. That's Robin.
Robin Hood!
Here you are, Mother Meg. That should fill your cooking pot.
So it is.
I bet you didn't waste an arrow, Robin.
Not a one. Hi-ho, what's this?
Another bit of sheriff's work.
Poor creature has no place to live.
I found her wandering in Sherwood Forest.
No need to explain. Taxes?
Yes, sir.
And there's no need to call me sir. Robin does me well.
The sheriff said he had the right to triple those taxes. He said Prince John gave him that.
Prince John. I spit when I hear his name.
If only King Richard would have turned from the Crusades, he'd set things right soon enough.
It's an old story. The sheriff triples the widow's taxes and then seizes the land for himself.
As long as he supports Prince John, the sheriff has no one to fear.
You'll stay with us. You'll have a roof over your head to keep out the rain.
good companions, and you won't go hungry.
I'll see to that.
Bless you, Robin.
Have a bag for meal and a bag for malt and a bag for barley corn. A bag for bread and a bag for meat and a bag for my little small horn. Why is the sun always hot and never cold?
You're a philosopher, my overstuffed friend.
Be warned, if your purpose be robbery, it is useless. I am taking the vow of poverty, and if your purpose is not robbery, why have you strung your arrow?
You've a quick mind. I could use a fellow like you. I'll test his mettle.
Who are you talking to?
The woods are full of spirits. Watch out or they'll get you.
You're a crazy person, that's what you are.
Crazy, am I? You see that swift running stream? I would cross it, but I have no wish to get wet.
And what's that to me?
You of the round belly will carry me.
Man, I am no man's donkey. My staff will teach you some manners, you arrogant pup. You will carry me.
Missed! Missed again!
I'll teach you how to make sport of me.
Quick, Will Scarlet, you staff! Take my bow. Now we'll see who carries who over that stream. Come on,
And Cubby, if you so much as burp, I will crack your skull like a mountain.
Nay, good friar, I know what I'm beating. I may have no match when it comes to bow and arrow. But you may take second place to no man with that staff.
Say the word, Robin, and we'll pitch him in the river.
What men are these?
These are my men, friar.
And who are you?
Ignorant man.
What's that?
The man you thought is Robin Hood.
Robin Hood? The bandit! Bless me, I might have been killed.
What's your name, monk?
Friar Tuck.
Where is your monastery?
I have none. I come and go as I please.
Well, why not stay with us in the greenwood? We have need of a priest.
It would be a comfort. Little John and I wish to marry.
Being outlaws, we dare not venture to the church in town.
Promise you this, Friar Tuck. You'll never go hungry. Mother Meg is the finest cook in these parts.
I'm partial to a good table. What's for supper?
Wild rabbit pie, fresh baked bread, and apple pie.
Wild rabbit pie. Fresh baked bread. Apple pie, I accept offer. I'm not one of you.
You're a good man with that staff.
Listen!
It's the caravan. Scatter, wait for our signal. Little John, go ahead and tell me what you see. Yes, Robin.
Hurry back, never fear.
No caravan would venture into Sherwood Forest without a heavy escort. And a heavy escort means a person of great importance. I wonder who it is.
Escort? You mean soldiers?
Well, what else?
Perhaps I need more time to consider your very kind offer. You see, I prefer the quiet life. Meditation, contemplation.
Robin, they're almost here. It's the sheriff himself.
Sheriff of Nottingham?
He hasn't the courage.
I tell ya, it's the sheriff.
Well, we'll end up in the castle dungeon.
Away, we'll prepare our welcome.
Where are you? What about me?
Milady, I do think it would have been wiser to take the long way around. Nonsense. It's not too late. Besides, the long way around to the castle is more scenic. Here there are swamps, bogs, and marshes. Nasty stuff. Keep a sharp eye.
Yes, sir.
You don't fool me, Sheriff. What do you mean, milady? You're terrified of this bandit they call Robin Hood. Shh. He might overhear. He's everywhere in Sherwood Forest. I am under the protection of Prince John. I make no concessions to outlaws. The shortest route to Nottingham Castle is through this forest. Yes, Lady Merle. Only what? I forget. Annabelle.
Milady?
I told you to stay close. Where is your mistress? Where's Maid Marian?
She stopped with some flowers.
Flowers? Has the child gone simple?
I'll fetch her at once.
There's no need. I'm here. Aren't they pretty?
There is no time for downing.
No sign of mischief, Sheriff.
The other men?
They're spread out several feet back, milady.
I think we should wait for the rear guard to catch up. Can't be too careful, hee. Coward. No, lady, you misjudged me. It's not cowardice. It's, military strategy. Yes, that's it. Military strategy. Let's away to the castle. My wife and my daughter are anxious to meet you. Lead on.
What is it? What's wrong?
I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Is it an attack?
No one would dare.
What? Take that, Logan!
You'll hang for this. I am the Lady Merle of Cornwall, cousin to Prince John, and this is Maid Marian, ward of King Richard. What you have done is treason.
No, milady, there is no treason here. Only loyalty to the true king, Richard. Prince John was the traitor. He was to guard and protect England while Richard went to fight in the Crusades, but he has done nothing but plunder it.
There are other soldiers. They'll arrest you.
I'm afraid not, dearie. The sheriff's men are being tied to the trees.
Good work.
Enough of this foolery. Sheriff, seize him.
Where is he?
John? But not far enough.
Oh.
Ow! Here's the man who steals from poor widows. Here's the man who taxes the town people to starvation. Here is the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Get up, you buck.
Oh.
Himself. Have you no shame?
You don't pay for this, you bandit. I make it a vow.
Your money, Sheriff?
I never carry finances on my person.
A sheriff will to Prince John no money? Who ever heard of such a thing?
Shake it out of him.
What? You wouldn't.
No.
Enough to pay back taxes for the old widow.
Shake hard.
Not one coin, Robin. Was he telling the truth?
Sheriff of Nottingham does not lie.
Ha! Search him.
What?
Please, my dignity, please, not in front of the ladies. Let's search him yonder and his map.
Oh, no.
You. And now, milady, I'll have that necklace.
I admire your audacity. As a man, you are not without merit. As a traitor, you are contemptible.
I am no traitor, nor is any man who swears loyalty to King Richard.
King Richard is being held for ransom in Austria. If you were a true Englishman, your true king would be Prince John, or he soon will be.
Never. I once slayed a deer belonging to Prince John to feed a hungry village, and for it he branded me thief and outlaw. Milady, you will be searched.
The necklace is all I have of any worth. Thief.
I am no ordinary thief, milady.
Robin only steals from the rich in order to help the poor.
Nonsense, woman. He only steals from the rich because the poor have nothing worth taking.
Since you see me as an ordinary thief, I will be one. Jane,
Yes, Robin?
take our guest to the nearby clearing and search her.
If she's hiding any silver or gold, I'll find it. Milady.
You have made an enemy of me, Robin Hood. You will live to regret it.
I hope.
Robert, that is your name?
It was in time past.
Do you know this outlaw?
I stayed at Castle Nottingham long ago, when I was but a girl. There was a boy named Robert who came to the castle with his father. The father was a splendid archer who supplied food and fowl for the tables.
You, little Marian,
Yes, you, little Robert.
Fate does play tricks.
we meet again, no longer children. You're Robert, an outlaw, and my maid Marian, a great lady.
We are both victims of Prince John. I am to marry him.
What?
Lady Merle is convinced that people will accept Prince John as their ruler once he's married to the ward of King Richard.
What an evil scheme. What a clever woman she is.
Alas, I swore to King Richard that I would obey her in all things.
Such an oath is easily broken. He didn't know of her true nature.
A vow is a vow. Besides, Robert, what else can I do?
Stay here with my merry band. What else?
Yes,
You won't regret it, Marion. I promise you that. Would you come and join our carefree band? We're the finest outlaws living in the land. In our woodland forest grand, we lead a merry, merry life. A leafy ceiling is so appealing. I have the feeling you'll like it here. So come and join our carefree band, for we lead a merry, merry life. For the legend's true, you can be sure that we rob the rich and give it to the poor. In our woodland glade secure, we lead a merry, merry life. A life of quality and frivolity, only jollity's welcome here. So come and join our carefree band, for we lead a merry, merry life.
Oh, it all sounds quite magnificent. You present a most convincing argument. But alas, we can't consent to lead a merry, merry life.
It's advantageous. It's too outrageous. Come be courageous. You'll like it here. So come and join our carefree band, for we lead a merry, merry life.
It's a lovely thought, Robert, but it cannot be.
She spoke the truth, Robin. The necklace was all.
A necklace was the king's ransom.
But you wouldn't use it for Richard's ransom. That I'll warrant. You won't change your mind?
No, Robert, I am bound by my word to the king.
Robert, you know this traitor.
Out of my way, thieves! Step aside!
They found my body bag, Lady Rose. Idiot.
Maid Marian, you and your companions are free to go. No harm will come to you.
We thank you, Robert.
Safe passage through Sherwood Forest. I'll lead the way.
Did you just see that, Lady Rose? Maid Marian offered her hand.
What can it mean? A great deal to me, nothing to you.
I don't understand.
Understand this. I want the head of Robin Hood on a pike.
Easier said than done. In Sherwood Forest, he is always safe.
He must leave this forest.
He will never do it.
You must announce a county fair.
Wait, county fair?
Everyone loves a county fair. Robin Hood was sure to turn up.
I doubt it.
You forgot one thing.
Oh?
Is not Robin Hood reputed to be one of the finest archers in
In
Nottingham?
all of England, some say.
In that case, vanity will lead him by the nose. I know how to deal with such men as Robin Hood.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
This day he's as good as in my trap. Sheriff,
Yes, Lady Rose?
you look ridiculous.
Oops.
Ooh, so much to do. Busy, busy, busy. It's not easy to be a great lady. A great lady has so many social obligations. A great lady never has time to rest. Being the wife of the Sheriff of Nottingham is a great responsibility. Let's see. We'll have an apple dunking contest, a morgue dance, a greased pig frolic, a hot cider booth, the joust, and oh yes, the archery contest. Busy, busy, busy.
Yoo-hoo, Mama, Mama, yoo-hoo!
I'm over here, Salome Precious.
Where?
Here.
Here I come, ready or not. A county fair. I just love a county fair. I'm so happy Papa thought of this wonderful idea. Lots to see, lots to eat. Yum, yum, yum.
Salome Precious.
Yes, Mama.
With any luck, some noble men will attend the fair.
Men. Noble men. Yes, good.
This is time you were thinking of marriage.
Whose marriage?
Concentrate.
Oh, you mean me, don't you?
Naturally, I mean you. Be on your best behavior. Try not to talk too much, and whatever you do, try not to laugh.
You mean I
Promise?
shouldn't do this?
Don't do that anymore, precious.
Yes, Mama knows best.
Sheriff of Nottingham.
It's Lady Myrtle.
Listen carefully, Salome. You must try to impress Lady. Great lady. She knows all the best people. She has power in the court of Prince John. If anyone can arrange a good marriage for you, it's Lady Merle.
She doesn't like me.
What does that matter? You have to charm her.
You make her sound like a snake.
Hush, Salome.
Where is your husband, woman?
Your high personship.
Another bumpkin to contend with. The countryside is infested with them.
You know my daughter. I call her Salome the Precious. Isn't she lovely? How sweet. How graceful. Have you noticed? She's of marriageable age.
With that laugh, the only thing she should marry is a hyena.
A hyena? Hee hee. How droll. How witty. Hee hee. What a sense of humor you have, Lady Merle.
One needs a sense of humor in Nottingham.
Someday, one lucky man will have Salome for a wife.
Lucky if he has poor eyes and weak hearing.
Told you she didn't like me.
Be quiet, Salome. Not only is Salome beautiful,
Beautiful for Nottingham, perhaps.
beautiful and skillful too.
Skillful, you say?
Yes, skillful. She makes her own clothes.
She shouldn't.
All's in readiness, Lady Merle.
It had better be.
Oh, I hope this works.
I know what I'm doing.
A county fair? It's so exciting I could laugh myself into tomorrow.
Don't.
Come to the fair, come to the fair. Come from the village and come from the square. Let no one be slighted, you all are invited, so come to the fair.
Banners and ribbons and colored flags, plenty of victuals to eat. Jugglers and tumblers and acrobats, each competition a treat. Archery contests and tug of war, many a prize will be won. Jousting and chases and three-legged races, let everyone join in the fun.
Come to the fair, come to the fair. Come from the village and come from the square. Let no one be slighted, you all are invited, so come to the fair.
Sausage with onions and kidney pie, oranges piled up in carts, peppermint candy and gingerbread, toffee and raspberry tart, butterscotch pudding and custard cake, maybe a pigeon souffle. 3 country bumpkins as brainless as pumpkins, we're putting them on display.
Come to the fair, come to the fair. Come from the village and come from the square. Let no one be slighted, you all are invited, so come to the fair.
Singing and dancing and puppeteers, poets and minstrels with rhymes, punches and judies and marionettes, actors and mummers and mimes.
I think I'll open a kissing business I know will be big. Men will be willing when kiss for a shilling. They'd much rather kiss a pig.
Come to the fair, come to the fair. Come from the village and come from the square. Let no one be slighted, you all are invited, so come to the fair. for sale. Everyone join in the merry throng. You won't be dissatisfied. Join in the bounty, each hamlet and county, from town and from countryside. Come to the fair, come to the fair. Come from the village and come from the square. Let no one be slighted, you all are invited, so come to the fair.
Come along, Salome. We must prepare for the grand entrance. You could do with a dash of parfum. That's French.
Imagine.
They do say that when one is of marriageable age, a dash of parfum is catatonic. We depart, but we shall return.
I have no doubt.
Salome, don't slouch. Posture, posture.
Sheriff? Yes, Lady Merle? I congratulate you. You have the wife and daughter you deserve. Why, thank you, Lady Merle. How kind of you to say so. You have the golden arrow. And a cushion for it to rest upon. I had to pay the goldsmith a high price to speed the word. Beware, half of this people at this fair are traitors. I recognize most of them from Sherwood Forest. Never mind them, you fool. They're the small fish in the net. It's the shark we're after. Shark? But I thought we were after Robin Hood. You've missed the true calling. You should be a jester. A jester? A jester is a buffoon. Milady, have I said something wrong? Milady?
And sweet taffy apples. Who will buy? Who will buy?
What's the price?
1 thin copper, worth twice the price of men some.
1 thin copper. Might as well be a gold piece. I have neither.
Once money was plentiful and we lived in happiness. No more, no more.
What ails the woman?
Pay her no mind, sir. She's been driven half mad by the Sheriff of Nottingham and his hateful ways.
How so?
Tripled my taxes and seized my cottage.
It's life here in Nottingham, all over England, I warn, ever since King Richard left and Prince John took his place.
If it weren't for Robin Hood, we'd all be at death's door.
That is that, eh?
If anyone dares praise King Richard or criticize Prince John or the Sheriff of Nottingham,
Careful, you mustn't be overheard. It would mean the dungeon.
I would like to dedicate this fair to His Honor Prince John.
Anyone would think they didn't like Prince John.
We can deal with them later, treacherous dog. Sit down, you oaf. But, sit down. Citizens of Nottingham, it's true we live in troubled times. Life is not easy, and that is why the sheriff has generously declared a holiday, a fair for one and all to enjoy and to cherish. On this day, let us put aside all differences and animosities. We are all English men and women. Instead of growling at one another, let us show courtesy and goodwill.
I'm all in favor of courtesy and goodwill.
For one day, anyway.
Let that day be this day. Sheriff?
Yes, Lady Bull?
I think we might begin the games. The what? The games. Archery. Have you forgotten already?
Oh, yes, the games, the contest. The first game is the game of bow and arrow. Archery. Fetch the target.
Let me!
Salome is very athletic, or as they say in France, vichy soit.
Hear me. Representing my high office will be the finest bowman in the county. One of my own men, Caspar of Lincolnshire.
No man is as good as our Robin. 3 cheers for his worship, the Sheriff of Nottingham. Hip hip.
Here's the target, Papa! Idiot child.
Who will challenge Caspar of Lincolnshire and win the title of champion? Is there no one? My. Dear, dear me, if no one will accept the challenge, then Caspar will win by default.
They do say default is all the rage in Paris.
That's no way to bait this trap. Your wonderful sheriff has forgotten to mention the prize.
How much?
What is it? What's the prize?
The prize, girl, and be quick. Prize, be quick. Prince John himself has declared no man in England to match Caspar. There is always a chance a rival will appear one day. That is, if such a brave man does exist. Ha! Is every man in Nottingham afraid of Caspar?
Milady, they are nothing but a flock of geese. If I were a man, I would take up the challenge. It is a great opportunity. Oft I have said, if women ruled the world.
Here's the prize! The prize! A golden arrow! This is no ordinary prize, for with this prize comes wealth and fame. Such a chance may never come again.
No, Robin, it's a trick. Forget the golden arrow.
If there is no challenger, Caspar of Lincolnshire wins the golden arrow. No challenger? In that case, step forward, Caspar. No, wait. I forgot that the prize will be presented by, stand up, child, the ward of King Richard, soon to be the bride of Prince John, the maid Marian. Not one among you.
Here, milady, I am one. I will be the challenger.
Your name?
I'm called Chester.
Chester? Ooh, what a lovely name.
Chester of Cedric.
Well, Chester of Cedric, prove yourself the better archer and you will win the golden arrow.
All right, you know the rules. 2 out of 3. We'll roll the dice to see who goes
No,
first.
there is no need, Sheriff. I yield to Caspar of Lincolnshire.
So be it. Stand forth, for the shooting is about to begin.
A wonderful hit. Wonderful.
Aren't you afraid the precious dog might be hit?
Oh no, milady. Salome is a wonder when it comes to dodging things.
Whose arrow is close to the bullseye?
Dead even.
Try again.
Try again.
Close. I can't see.
Here comes the target.
Same thing. Dead even. Oh, and this field is not our main event. One last arrow. He who comes closest to the center, be it an inch or a fraction of an inch, wins the golden arrow. Careful aim, Caspar of Lincolnshire. Careful aim, Chester of Cedric.
Chester will never match that, poor fellow. But what can one expect of these rustics?
Do you concede the match, Chester?
No, milady, I do not.
The ruffian's sure of himself. He'll never do better than the last shot. No one could.
On with the contest. Merciful heavens! These splendid silence!
Or as they say in France, n'est-ce pas?
Do your duty, Marion.
You are the champion, Chester of Cedric. Kneel and accept your reward.
Here's our Robin Hood. Seize him! Come on, get there! Seize him! Don't let him escape! Don't let him escape! Robin Hood! The bandit? The outlaw? I may have been
Why have we heard no more? Have they captured Robin? I should have stayed in the forest. It was a mistake to come here with Lady Merle.
Lady, beware of what you say. The walls have ears.
I don't see any ears on the walls. That will be most unusual. Oh, you mean me, don't you? The walls have ears. Don't pay any attention to me.
That won't be easy.
No one ever pays any attention to me. I'm used to it. Besides, I can never make head or tail of any serious conversation. I will say this. That Prince of Bandits is a handsome fox. I wouldn't mind running off with him and being Mrs. Robin Hood. Life in a greenwood thicket. You don't think he's married, do you?
He is not.
Glad to hear it.
If your father heard you speak thus, he'd be furious.
These days, he's furious most of the time. He doesn't like Lady Merle, you know.
We didn't know.
The candles are flickering.
The wind.
My mother doesn't like Lady Merle either. She just pretends to. All she has to do is mention the name of Prince John and they jump up and down like puppets on a string.
Be careful when you mention the name of Prince John. He may soon be the husband of Maid Marian.
What a fate.
You don't want to marry Prince John?
I'd rather enter a nunnery than marry that evil man.
I understand. I'd never marry a man I didn't love. But of course, I love them all. But alas, they never notice me. But they will. They will. When I wear this dress, I'll catch the eye of some man.
In that dress, I believe you will.
You really like it?
I take up the hem.
It's for my trousseau. Now all I have to do is find a man named Trousseau.
Ladies, this is all you can think of, dresses and marriage. And I think that poor Robert could be out there with an arrow in his back.
There. Maid Marian, Maid Marian.
It's Mama.
Marvelous news.
Robert has escaped?
Posh, how should I know? I leave such dreary matters to my husband. I am only interested in fashion and society.
You said you had marvelous news?
Indeed I do. I do indeed.
Well, out with it.
Lady Merle has decided to leave for the castle of Prince John first thing in the morning.
What?
Isn't it great? Off to London town as soon as the rooster crows, as soon as there's a crack of dawn, as soon as sleep ends.
This must not happen.
How can you prevent it?
You'll be married within the week.
No!
Yes. More marvelous news for you, precious. Lady Merle says you can come along. She needs someone to carry her personal baggage.
Baggage?
Don't you see? Once you're in the castle of Prince John, you'll be able to meet eligible bachelors. Bachelors of rank and file. This is a great opportunity. Thank your lucky stars.
You've told her.
Your high personship.
Marrying in a week? You cannot be serious, Lady Merle.
Have you known me to be anything but serious?
She must have King Richard's permission to marry.
Silence. I received word. Richard has passed on to his reward. What reward?
No!
Seems he tried to escape his Austrian captors and was struck down by bowmen. Life goes on. Now Prince John's claim to the throne is unquestioned.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
Believe it.
How nice. The word of King Richard married to Prince John. The people will end their rebellion now.
They'd better.
He was like a father to me.
This is not the time to think of fathers. It's the time to think of husbands.
Never fear, milady. Robin Hood will rescue you.
Did I not tell you? It must have slipped my mind.
Tell me what?
Your Robert has met with an accident.
What kind of an accident?
The worst kind of accident. A fatal one.
You mean he's...
Like Richard, he's no longer among the living. Seems the unfortunate rascal took a wrong turn in Sherwood Forest and sank into a swamp of quicksand. By the time the sheriff's men came to him, he was but a bubble on the surface. How sad.
Poor Robert. Better rest now, Maid Marian.
I am your only true friend, all you have left. I charge you to remember. King Richard put you under my protection.
King Richard didn't know you were a heartless woman, ambitious, unfeeling, cruel. If he had known that, he would never have left me in your care.
She has a point. Ow!
Hold your tongue!
Come, you're most fortunate. You have a prince awaiting you.
Brush away the shadows, or as they say in France, bon appetit.
I don't want to marry. I'll never marry.
You'll change your mind. It's inevitable. Every maiden wants to marry, wants to be a wedded wife. Every maiden wants a husband, that's a basic fact of life.
When the month of June approaches and the orange blossoms bloom,
That's the time a maiden searches high and low to find a groom.
every maiden wants to marry, wants a man around the house.
Joined in holy matrimony, every maiden wants a spouse. When a damsel wants to marry, bachelors don't stand a chance. Long as they're not wearing diapers, she'll take anything in pants.
What if he should try to tame you and it causes much ado?
I have always loved the story of a taming of the shrew.
Every damsel wants a husband and you might as well confess.
If I fail to snag a husband, I'm a damsel in distress.
I will never, ever marry. That is not the life for me. Rather than to get a husband, I'll get to a nunnery.
You could not live happily after married to a prince named John.
Though I might live happily after he is dead and gone.
Hear her words and hear her warning, she'll not be misunderstood.
I will only be a Mrs. if I'm Mrs. Robin Hood.
When the month of June approaches and the orange blossoms bloom, that's the time a maiden searches high and low to find a groom. Every maiden wants to marry, wants a man around the house. Joined in holy matrimony, every maiden wants a spouse. Are you married, Lady Merle? I'm a widow. Marian, you are not to leave this room. I'm having a dinner sent up from the kitchen. I advise a good night's sleep. The journey to London town is not an easy one.
If you like, at the wedding, I could be your maid of honor.
You
Yes, milady?
out.
Yes, I was just going. Salome could be a flower girl.
Out!
Yes, out, or as they say in France, toot sweet.
You have no choice. Resign yourself to your destiny.
I have loved two men in my life, and I have lost them both. Courage. How can I have courage now? I see a life before me that is bitter and cold. A long highway of loneliness and regret.
Think of other things.
How can I? In the same castle, Robert and I played hide and seek on the stairs. Outside, we hunted for birds' nests, fished in brook, and climbed trees. I will never smile again.
You must find courage. You must be brave.
Alas.
I have a bag for meal and a bag for malt and a bag for barley corn. A bag for bread and a bag for beef and a bag for my little small horn.
Who can that be?
I'll see. It's the cook.
Food would choke my throat. I may never eat again.
You'll be hungry when you see what's on the menu.
I know you. You're one of Robert's men.
What has happened to the cook?
He's resting behind a kitchen tapestry, sleeping like a babe, thanks to a bump on the noggin, courtesy of yours truly.
You are in danger.
What's danger to me? I fear no man since I've joined Robin's merry band.
Good friar, what can this mean?
Robin says you will be rescued. It shall be done.
How can this be? Robin Hood is dead.
Dead? Show me the rogue who said such a thing. Alison Silence is wagging tongue.
It was the Lady Merle of Cornwall.
She lies.
Robert lives?
I swear.
Why would she say such a thing?
I believe I know. If I thought Robert was dead, I would have no champion and no choice but to marry Prince John. That's why she wants to leave the castle, so I won't discover the truth.
I could believe she wishes to rule England.
One day she may. Prince John was as weak as King Richard was strong.
First things first. We must get you out of this castle and into the forest.
That's not possible.
Inside the castle, there are soldiers. You won't escape them twice.
Well, then we shall concentrate on the outside. Are you sure you do not want to bite my lady?
What's wrong with you, friar? How can I think of food at a time like this?
But you haven't seen what's on the menu. I'm famous for my vills.
Rope?
Did you think good Robin would abandon you? Never, never.
Milady, you'll have to climb down the rope.
I'll manage.
Friar, where will we tie the other end of the rope? How about this nest?
My stout belly is anchored enough for any rope. I'm stronger than any chest. Give a hand. You can now rest easy, Maid Marian. There is nothing to fear. Help! Hear my secret oath is on the way. But there's no time to rush. We can deal it. Have we got troubles? Yes, I can tell them. But that's the time you mustn't give up hope. That's the time you all learn to cope. So grab the rope and pull, pull, pull. Help, I do promise you has just appeared. But there are still some dangers to be feared. Have we got troubles? Yes, a bucket full. But that's the time you must be self-controlled. Let your courage rise 1,000-fold. So grab a hold and pull, pull, pull. Help!
Merle said you were dead.
I take it you no longer follow the cold advice of that trickster chaperone of yours. Will, the door.
Hi, Robin.
There's no time to waste. Lady Merle has met with a neighboring lord loyal to Prince John. With his troops, we couldn't hope to rescue you from the caravan.
We had to rescue you before the caravan started off.
Yes, I understand.
Without you by his side, Prince John will never be accepted by the people.
Enough of this vodka. Time to wasting.
Right you are, good friar, to Sherwood Forest. There's no need to worry, Marion, the rope will hold.
I'm not afraid.
It's too late, Robin. We're discovered.
You fool! They've gone into the castle. I told you I heard male voices. Sound the alarm!
Two arms! Two arms! Two arms!
Marion, think of what you're doing. On your part, it is treason.
Loyalty to the memory of King Richard can never be treason.
You are the traitor.
Which?
Seize them!
Oh, be careful! Fearful, lady!
Look, that's you, you insolent turkey!
Come on, turkey and nail, say! Sounds lady, I don't fight with you.
You make my job easy.
Oh, that's me!
Marion, make for the window!
What is it? What's happened?
What is blowing the candles? I have you, Marion! Freedom!
Lights!
Sheriff, is that you?
No, it's me! Casper of Lincolnshire.
Is that you, Lady Merle? Sorry, I can't see a thing.
Oh, Thanos, slit your ears. Where are the lights? They'll get away.
Lady Merle, is that you?
Shut up, you fool! Where's that monk?
Lights, lights!
Goodness, such commotion. What has happened?
Didn't you know it was me?
How could I in the dark? You escaped.
Look,
Out through the window, no doubt, Sheriff.
Where is Maid Marian?
It's Robin Hood.
Not so. Come out, you wicked creature.
Oh, he didn't take her. But I heard him say I have you, Marion.
Don't you comprehend? In the dark, he must have taken the lady-in-waiting, Annabelle. That bandit's not so smart after all.
Let me go, I say.
All in good time. I'll open the window and need some bath. Something to hold tight.
Come out, whoever you are.
Come out, whoever you are. I might have known it's that monk.
The dead weight at the end of the road. Good people, I can explain. I was collecting alms for charity and I was mistaken for someone else.
All have your tongue ripped out, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, no violence, please. I'm a man of good and peace.
Excellent! Then we will see you peacefully swinging from the gallows.
It's all a misunderstanding.
Move.
Hurry, we must warn the others. Soldiers are approaching Sherwood. It's always something. We must hide. Robin Hood doesn't hide.
He does when he has to. He's no man's fool. Where's Robin Hood? You don't think he's been captured?
Robin, where are you?
Robin Hood!
Robin!
Hundreds and hundreds of soldiers.
On horseback.
It won't be so easy to escape this time.
We need Robin Hood.
Where can he be?
Robin! Sherwood Forest. Bah! One day I will burn it to cinders. Every citizen of the glade and thicket will rot in the towers and dungeons of Prince John. Casper. Milady. Where is Maid Marian? With the sheriff. Sheriff! Coming, milady. Get here before the frost of winter.
I wish I could understand why we're back in this terrible place. No good can come of it.
Stand her there.
Our lives are in danger.
Not so. The forest is surrounded by heavily armed troops. Once I give the signal, They'll sweep into the glade, and Robin Hood and his merry band will be a musty legend. You know what you like to do.
I won't fail you, milady.
What is he going to do? Treason spreads like a keg of spilled molasses if it isn't stopped. It swamps the throne. My wedding gift to Prince John will be Robin Hood in chains.
No!
Casper,
You wouldn't dare.
would you? If she cries out again, strike.
No, Robin Hood could be watching us this very minute.
That's the whole point.
Wait. What?
I want him to see Maid Marian in peril.
Oh, I see. Baiting the trap.
Ooh, you see.
Watch where you step, precious.
Is that poison oak? I'm afraid of poison oak.
Ladies don't get poison oak. Poison ivy maybe, but not poison oak.
My wife. My daughter.
The clowns.
Aha! There you are. Off to London town without us. We had to run to catch up, or as they say in France, purée de pomme.
I have your baggage.
This is a great occasion.
We're not going to London town. We're going to capture Robin Hood.
What? You'll never capture him. Never. You underestimate your charms, Marian. Sheriff, this is a brilliant idea.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I am glad you thought it up.
I did.
You did?
I did!
I always said Papa was no turnip when it came to brains. An onion maybe, but no turnip. Stand ready.
It is true. I am well known for my clever ideas. A man in my position must live and think by his wits.
Perhaps that's why you're only right half the time.
I am the sheriff of Nottingham and such a clever man. Whoever could doubt it, there's no doubt about it. I know how to scheme and plan. For I am the sheriff of Nottingham. I tar and feather each thief. I am a lawman who guarantees the dungeon to all of my enemies. I'll throw them in jail, then I'll melt down the keys. I'm such a clever man.
Not only is my husband conniving and unscrupulous, he's also quite pious.
Yes, even as a child, my father was known as a holy terror. He is the sheriff of Nottingham, a man we highly praise. He seldom relaxes while tripling taxes
And giving myself a raise.
for he is the sheriff of Nottingham. He loves to settle each score. He is a genius, the fact remains, well noted and famous for having brains.
So don't disagree or I'll throw you in chains. I'm such a clever man.
Without hesitation.
In my estimation,
He's brilliant, don't doubt it.
there's no doubt about it.
Through any upheaval,
I'm so mad or evil. And such a clever man.
Everything's so still.
not even a bird call.
Calm before the storm. Hopefully, let us withdraw. Marion, I warn you, do not warn Robin Hood away.
Do your worst. I am not afraid to lose my life.
I am not talking of your life, I am talking of Robin's life. Casper never misses. Remember, as a prisoner, Robin lives.
He mustn't try to save me. He mustn't.
Hi-ho, Robin's here. What? No happy greeting. Kind of the sheriff to deliver you in person. Expect he wants no more trouble from Robin Hood. And this young lady is his bride. A fine bride it is, too. I'll have you free in a moment, Marion. Sorry about that mishap at Nottingham Castle. In the dark, anything can happen. Annabelle as well. She'll be pleased to see you.
Never mind me, Robin. Run!
It's useless, Robin Hood. Surrender. Will John! We're here, Robin. Ready to fight. You see, Sheriff, nothing is useless in Sherwood Forest. I don't permit it. Here is the true spirit of England. Poor and needy and oppressed, but willing to fight for freedom and honor.
Rabble, that's what they are, rabble.
No, milady, they may not be richly gowned or understand the ways of fashion, but they believe as I do in truth, in justice, and where there is such belief, victory is sure to follow.
A pretty sentiment, outlaw. It won't help you.
The forest is surrounded by heavily armed troops, not just the sheriff, few men.
We saw them, Robin.
Then we will fight as we always have fought, from behind the trees and the rocks.
Hey! Robin! It's for our attack.
I knew they couldn't hold it for long.
They let me go, Robin. So I could carry news to you.
What news?
I hate to have the words pass my lips.
Speak, or I'll put you in Mother Meg's cooking pot.
He couldn't fit!
Hush, Salome!
The word is all over the castle and all of Nottingham. King Richard the Lionhearted is dead.
Why would it be?
I have heard it myself.
You are in revolt against the true king. Drop your swords.
Milady, I will be Prince John's prisoner, but spare these people. It was hunger and need that brought them to me, not disloyalty to England. I am the one who wants.
We make no concession to you. You shall die on the gallows.
If I am to die, then so be it, but I will take a few villains with me. I order you not to interfere.
That is what I wish people to think, Marion. I heard the rumor spread all over the countryside.
Why?
For a while I've heard stories of England under my brother's poor care and rule. I wanted no one to know I had returned.
Your Majesty, such an honor.
I'll deal with you later, Sheriff. You have earned my displeasure.
Invite him to dinner, Papa.
Tell the troops surrounding the forest that Richard the Lionhearted has returned, and if they step 1 foot into the forest, they are committing treason against their true king.
Yes, sir. Yes, of course, Your Majesty. Whatever you say. Happy to serve.
All rise. I'll save you, Robin. I have heard you are a bandit and an outlaw.
Mercy, sire, mercy for my men.
Mercy you shall have, for you and your men. Whatever crimes you may have committed were for the good of England. Give me your sword. I knight thee, Robert, Earl of Nottingham, and henceforth cousin to the king. Whatever crimes may have been committed in the name of the crown, I shall make amends. Marion,
Sire,
I take it this is your true love.
there is no man finer.
Is there anyone to perform the marriage?
Indeed there be, sire.
Friar Tuck of the Round Belly. He's going to marry his little girl. A double wedding.
What about you, young sir? Do you Salome! Sire,
Speak.
I wish to retire to my estates in Normandy. Do I leave
may go to your estates in France, in disgrace and in exile.
Marion, your husband is nothing but a forester.
That's high compliment, Robin.
Aye. The lady, enjoy your exile.
Will we live here in the forest, Robin?
If you would have it so,
I would.
then so be it, and glad I am. We have much to be thankful for. 1,000 thanks, Your Majesty. Welcome to the merry life, Marion. 'Tis 1,000 times happier and more joyous than to live in the finest castle in England. Hail to the forest glade! Hail to Sherwood! Hail to Sherwood! Hooray! Hi-ho, Robin Hood! He was the hero, brave and bold. Hi-ho, Robin Hood! Here his tale it has now been told. Hi-ho, Robin Hood! Dauntless, adventuresome and strong. Hi-ho, Robin Hood! With his bow righted every wrong. Hi-ho, Robin Hood! Virtue and honor he did save. Hi-ho, Robin Hood! He defeated every treacherous knave. Hi-ho, Robin Hood! England he boldly did defend. Hi-ho, Robin Hood! Hear his tale, it is at its
Thank you.